And shutdown is costing the U.S. millions, and estimates put the number at $300 million a day. It's also costing many workers their paychecks. NBC15's Britni McDonald joins us now with how it's affecting some of our local service members.
Well, Lee, even with the government shutdown, some jobs are deemed essential, those in health, safety, and security. Still, hundreds of Wisconsin Army and Air National Guard members were sent home today.
A furlough would be taking place.
Major Paul Rickert knew what was coming this morning.
We had expected that and put plans in place for it.
But it didn't make sending hundreds home any easier.
11, 12, 13. I got the email and then I called in my federal technicians and let them know that they had to sign the form, set up their emails to out of office, and home they went.
850 of 1,050 federal technicians were furloughed.
Across the state, there'll be impacts. You know, this is a challenge, quite the challenge.
A challenge Major Rickert says they've been through before, after the sequestration earlier this year gave them 6 furlough days.
To add that financial burden to a family is tough.
The federal technicians left. 210 of them were deemed essential and kept on. Major Rickert is one of them.
Of course, we're working in a degraded capability.
Now about half of the National Guard building in Madison is empty.
When you send people home, the work doesn't necessarily stop.
But Rickert says Guard members prepare for the worst.
Part of our job is to plan for the worst case scenario. So if this goes on a week or longer, we're putting plans in place to take care of that as well. We'll still have the personnel in place if an emergency arises that we'll be able to call up our traditional guardsmen and respond.
Now, earlier today, those kept on feared they wouldn't be paid either. But Rickert says the Pay Our Military Act was passed and ensures that they will.